are not doing right. And one of the things that we are not doing right is not accepting where we are not doing well. The next thing is, what is our roadmap to improvement? Okay, we have identified this. Children come late to school, teachers come late to school. We are not blaming anybody, but how can we get out of the doldrum? That is the next step. How do we know that we are making progress? That is, we have identified steps to take. How do we know that the Panadol we are recommending for headache is working? We move on to the next one. I'm not finished that. The last one is what difference have our actions made? At the end of the day, about the reporting. We must report back to the stakeholders. We report back to the government. We report back to the parents. We report back to the pupils. We report back to the teachers. The head teacher too must know what they are doing. And that's complete the cycle. When we have done that in a year, we start again from self-evaluation. Now, what is self-evaluation? It is the first step in its journey towards improving the quality of education for the learners in its care. When you say your child is intelligent by what yardstick? Is it that when a child is able to answer questions in an exam that has made the child brilliant? A child that is always first in your school may not even find a position in a unit in another school. So a teacher and the school must teach the children based on learning outcome benchmark. And our exams, the question should be set on that level. How good is our provisions? The teachers that government is turning out from our training institutions, are they usable? How good is our provisions? You will make money if you are giving something qualitative. If the quality of your school is high, people will bring their children to your school. You can bring your own school to that level too. The parents will find it very difficult to withdraw their children. So when we talk about which aspect then do we evaluate in a school, the provisions, like we explained to us, that is what the school provides. What does the school have to give the children? Before you can say that the children are doing well or not doing well, did you give them what you ought to give them? We want to evaluate one, how effective is teaching and learning. When we get to your school or to your class, do teaching and learning take place? What actually makes you a leader is not making your people doing the right thing when you are there. Your leadership quality will show when you are not there. As teaching become part and parcel of your teachers, even when nobody is looking, we need to look critically at that. Is teaching and learning happening? So we evaluate that. The second thing we want to check is how effective is the care for, guidance, and support for children. When children are not doing well, how many of you show concern to guide these children? How effective the learning environment? The learning environment goes beyond your classroom. It's across the whole school ground. Is your classroom conducive for learning? You get to some classes, posters, beautiful. You get to some classes, no posters, the children chairs are permanently arranged. There's no variety of activities. All these things are specialized areas. Coming to management now, as the teacher, you are the manager of human and material resources. The money aspect, the teachers too, you have to manage them. Every teacher must have a role. You are responsible for every activity in your school that you give to a teacher to do. He is doing it on your behalf. You must ask for feedback. How effective is your leadership style? Some teachers like some teachers, they don't like some teachers. They don't like them. If you are in that category, you are not a leader. You are not a good leader. And you are not a good manager at the same time. In fact, you must love everybody equally. The each of them will now strive to excel above others. And everybody will see that there is something this one is doing that I am not doing. What makes it look as if God likes her more than I? Let them themselves judge themselves. How effective is partnership with parents and community? It does not matter whether your school is private or public. You must work out a synergy that will make parents have impact in your school. The school fees they pay is bigger to what they can do. Don't concentrate everything you need to do in your school. Don't build it into the school fees. Then about the impact. Come if they are effective, what standard has the business achieved? With all that we have done, has it really been effective for the children? Can the children now read and write? Can they go out and debate? Can the children of your school ever take part in the spelling bee in the state? What are the things you've done? That's the impact we are talking about. How well are you making progress? A child that came into your school who never knew difference between left and right, who could not identify or differentiate between 1 and 2, can now count from 1 to 10. This year, next year, able to count 10 to 15. You are making progress. Don't ever think that every child will learn at the same rate. How well are the pupils' personal development center and participation being developed? Now, here is the summary of the process that I have been explaining since. Schools and evaluation. When you prepare for SSC, that is the first thing everybody must go back to their schools to do. You carry out the schools evaluation, what will we evaluate? Academic performances. And when you gather them, listen to parents. What do you think is not good about our school? Children, meet among yourselves. What is not good about your school? Gather all of them. We move on to the second step, which is prioritizing areas of improvement. We have to prioritize which one is most expedient, which one is the most important of all this. Some of them they say that we don't like our school uniform. We want to change it to look like school so. It's a problem. But another problem where children cannot read or write. Which one is more important?
Reading and writing. So
you as the head teacher, you must guide the SBMC. That is the next step. Making plans. How can we make our children to be able to read and write? Will you need professional development for teachers? On teaching of English and mathematics? Will you need management and leadership training for the head teacher? Will you need community participation? There are many things that you can do in your plan. And we move on to the next one. After making our plan, which is the outline plan, we move on to action plans. Okay, we said that our teachers need to use more instructional materials. We need to teach them on how to make and use instructional materials. So once you have made your plan, your action plan, you move on to implementing and monitoring. And you go to the last one, which is reporting on the plan. At the end of the year, there must again be another plenary. You summon the whole community, all parents. Invite people that don't even have children in your school. Let them come and see what we're doing. Sit them down. This year, you came here, we voted for these 5 things. And this is our action plan we said we will do. We will read. You said you will do instructional material. Yeah. How will we know you have done it? When we see teachers using it, it's not that they will use it and keep it. They must use it. And allow parents to come to your school regularly to see what you are doing. Call them to come and see. If you run a transparent school, definitely your school will improve. Let's go finally. Ladies and gentlemen, we have said that people that are involved when you want to do school evaluation is both young and old, all stakeholders. Pupils must contribute. Parents must contribute. Teachers must contribute. You must listen to what people say. Ask people questions around. And by doing that, you can see that your performance can be enhanced. So the next stakeholder in this community staff at the school and others, they are the ones we have mentioned. Ladies and gentlemen,